My dear, they never hear your silence, they only fear what your quiet reveals. You are too raw for their fragile minds. That's why you remain unseen. Your soul speaks a language no one learned to understand. They judge the cracks in your heart but ignore the light pouring out. You carry storms inside where others only feel mild weather. Your darkness frightens them because it mirrors their own buried fears. They don't understand you because your wounds glow with hidden fire. You exist between worlds, too wild for this one, too fragile for the next. Your pain isn't a story for them. It's a mirror too sharp. The silence you are screams truths they refuse to face. You are the riddle they refuse to solve because the answer terrifies them. Your gaze holds secrets they weren't prepared to unlock. You bleed in colors no one taught them to see. They think you're broken, but you're simply too whole for their brokenness. You speak in emotions they're too numb to decode. Your soul dances to a frequency their ears never tuned. They only understand your scars, not the battles behind them. You are the storm they hide from, not the calm they crave. Your truth is a wildfire they fear to extinguish. The weight you carry crushes their fragile reality. You love too fiercely for their timid hearts to hold. Your silence is an ocean. They only see the ripples. They never met your shadow. How could they know your light? You are too deep for their shallow breaths. Your absence is louder than their presence. They fear your intensity because it reveals their own emptiness. You bleed cosmic dust. They only see dirt. Your scars are maps no one dares to follow. They call your pain madness. You call it survival. Your heart beats in code. They lost the key. You are a secret they weren't meant to uncover. Your love is a rebellion their souls can't comprehend. They fear your silence because it echoes their own loneliness. You carry worlds in your eyes. They only see shadows. Your soul's wounds scream louder than their understanding. They mistake your calm for weakness. It is a quiet war. You walk a path too thorny for their bare feet. Your truth unsettles the comfortable lies they live. They cannot hold you because you are not made of glass. Your absence haunts louder than their presence comforts. They never understood you because you are the chaos beneath their order. You are the unanswered question that breaks their certainty. Your heart beats in rebellion. There's only in denial. They fear your fire because it burns their illusions. You are the storm they never prepared for. Your silence is a language they lost long ago. They hear noise. You speak symphonies. You are too real for their fragile dreams. Your pain carves truths they refuse to see. They never saw your soul, only your mask. You live in a world their hearts never touched. Your scars whisper stories too raw for their comfort. They call your love dangerous. It is sacred. Your eyes hold storms. They only see rain. They never learn to swim in your depths. You are a secret fire burning too bright for their shadows. Your heart bleeds poetry they never learned to read. They cannot understand because your soul breathes in silence. Your presence unsettles their fragile peace. They fear your truth because it shatters their lies. You are the darkness they pretend doesn't exist. Your pain is a language only the stars speak. They see your scars, but not the battles that earned them. You are a wild secret kept from the tame. Your soul burns in colors they never named. They fear your love because it's too unbreakable. You are a poem too painful for their eyes. Your silence screams louder than their words. They never understood because your heart beats differently. You carry storms while they live in weather. Your absence is a void they cannot fill. They call you lost. You are simply wandering farther. You are too vast for their narrow views. Your pain is a wound that teaches, not breaks. They fear your gaze because it sees their lies. Your heart is a rebellion wrapped in vulnerability. They hear noise. You speak a sacred hush. You are a mystery their souls run from. Your scars shine with untold secrets. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You are the quiet they refuse to hear. Your truth burns bridges they dare not cross. They never saw your tears, only your mask. You love with a fury they cannot tame. Your silence unsettles the lies they live. They fear your depths because they drown in their own. You bleed stars in a world of dust. Your absence echoes louder than their presence. They call your heart wild. It is free. You live where shadows meet light, and no one follows. Your pain is a secret they will never understand. They never learned your language of quiet fire. You are the storm they blame for their calm. Your scars tell stories they fear to hear. They fear your love because it demands truth. You speak in silence. They only hear noise. Your soul is a flame in a dark room. They cannot hold you because you are not theirs. Your absence is a wound they refuse to heal. You are the mystery they never solved and never will. You're the whisper behind their loudest lies. They fear your silence, it speaks louder than their noise. Your love is a riddle no one dares to solve. You carry grief that drips like honey, sweet, sticky, endless. They never held your darkness, only the light they wished for. Your scars are constellations in a sky they refuse to see. You bleed truths that break their fragile illusions. Your soul's weight crushes the masks they hide behind. They fear your gaze, it sees the parts they bury deep. You live in a world where shadows teach more than light. Your absence is a shadow that haunts their brightest days. They never knew your silence was a scream in disguise. You are the fire no storm can ever douse. Your pain carves paths their footsteps can't follow. They fear your honesty, it reflects their deepest denial. You are the secret song their souls forgot to remember. Your love shatters, rebuilds, then burns brighter still. They cannot hold you, they only clutch the idea of you. Your silence holds revolutions they refuse to face. They call you lost, but you're the only one truly free. You wear your wounds like armor no one can pierce. Your heart's language is too wild for their tame ears. They fear your storm because it cleanses their stagnant skies. You are a secret they will never dare to tell. Your absence speaks louder than their empty promises. They only hear your pain. They miss your power. Your scars bleed stories they are too afraid to hear. You carry a fire that melts their frozen hearts. They never met your shadow, only the light they needed. Your soul speaks in riddles they cannot decode. You are the silence before a scream no one expects. Your love is a revolution they aren't ready to fight. They fear your truth because it destroys their safe lies. You live where the broken find their sacred strength. Your absence is a wound they refuse to acknowledge. They call you wild. You are simply untamed truth. Your scars shine brighter than their shallow smiles. They cannot bear your honesty, it's a mirror of their flaws. You speak in shadows while they drown in light. Your pain is a language no one wanted to learn. They never understood your silence was a sacred chant. You carry storms that cleanse what they fear to face. Your love is an unspoken prayer in a loud world. They fear your fire, it reveals their hidden ashes. You live in the space where miracles and madness meet. Your absence echoes louder than any presence they offered. They call your heart dangerous. It is wildly alive. You are the secret in their whispered doubts. Your silence is a rebellion louder than any shout. They never saw your wounds, only the mask you wore. Your soul burns brighter than their dimming hopes. They fear your truth because it unsettles their peace. You carry a storm they will never understand. Your pain is a flame they dare not approach. They call you broken. You are beautifully shattered. Your love demands a courage they lack. They never heard your silence, it was a sacred hymn. You bleed stars in a sky they call darkness. Your absence is a shadow that never fades. They fear your gaze, it cuts through their facades. You are the secret they keep locked away. Your scars are maps to places they never dared to go. They cannot grasp your depth, they only skim your surface. Your heart beats in rhythms they never learned to hear. They call your love reckless. It's your sacred rebellion. Your silence is louder than their hollow words. They never understood your wounds were prayers in disguise. You carry a truth that breaks their fragile worlds. Your soul is fire, they only know flickers. They fear your strength, it exposes their weakness. You live where shadows teach what light cannot. Your absence haunts louder than their empty promises. They call you lost, you're the only one truly found. Your pain is a language their hearts forgot. They fear your love, it demands raw honesty. You bleed cosmic secrets they weren't meant to hear. Your silence speaks louder than their loudest lies. They never saw your light, it was hidden in darkness. You are the storm that clears their skies. Your scars tell stories they cannot face.